So you're thinking about moving to Scottsdale, Arizona, and you're not sure what area is best for you. Well, before you go and make that move, you want to know where everything is and what does it have to offer. How can you get around? Is it easy? What is it like? So in this video, that is exactly what we're going to be covering and showing you. We will take you around and show you the lay of the land and also pull up the areas on Google Maps so you can really get a true idea of how all is laid out. And we will point out to the top places so you can make sure you don't miss out and you know what to expect when you come here. We're going to go ahead and jump into it, and I'm going to turn this over to Brad where he is in the office and he's going to show you where to start. Stay tuned.
Thanks, Andrea. In this video, we are going to be showing you the greater Phoenix and Scottsdale area using Google Maps. We're going to show you where many things are located within Scottsdale and also places outside of Scottsdale to just kind of give you an idea of the proximity to where they are located and how far it is. We will also point out some of the areas we highlighted in our blog tour and take you into some of the neighborhoods and some of the entertainment areas and shopping districts that we highlighted in our vlog so you can kind of get a good idea where they are at using Google Maps. So if you want to keep learning more about the greater Phoenix and Scottsdale area, please hit subscribe below and then tap on the bell to get notifications from us. That way we can provide you with the latest data and keep you updated on what's going on within Scottsdale. So whether you're moving here in 8 days or 80 days, we are here to help you make a smooth transition. So please reach out to us, either call us, text us, or email us. We are here to help and provide you with everything you need. Okay, we're going to dive right into our Google Maps tour here of Scottsdale, Arizona using Google Maps. Okay, so here is the borderline of Scottsdale proper. As you can see, it's kind of got a different shape. It's got this big rectangle in the middle here, and then the northern section jumps out up here into Desert Mountain, and then the south region, which borders Tempe, is right next to Paradise Valley, and that's where Old Town is, and Fashion Square, and a lot of things that we're going to dive into here. Now back to the full view of the Phoenix greater area, including Scottsdale. Now I must say, back in the day, whoever designed this city did a really good job, because everything seems to run north, south, east, and west. So it's really laid out, organized, so it's easy to figure out. And then they have the major freeways which run around the entire city. You got the 101 loop, which runs north-south and east-west, and 101 again. And then you got Highway 10 that cuts across the middle, and 202, and then 202 runs down into Mesa. 10 runs right across where downtown is, which is right here, and the airport, which is right here, which is also in good proximity, as you can see, to Scottsdale. Now, Scottsdale in general is loosely divided up into 4 regions. You have South Scottsdale, and then you have downtown Scottsdale, which is right down in here, which is typically referred to as Old Town, and then you have Central Scottsdale, and then a big portion of it is North Scottsdale, which runs right up here north of the Gainey Ranch area. Now, what you will find in Scottsdale is there are a lot of communities that are secluded or gated, and a lot of estates, so there's a lot of privacy and sanctuary that you'll find. There's a lot of neighborhoods up here in the northern part, like Troon you'll see right here, Anastasia, Desert Highlands, you've got Tatum Highlands, Desert Ridge is also very popular. All this is in the North Scottsdale region. Then a lot of those are outside the 101. And then as you get down into South Scottsdale, which is what we're gonna focus on more today, you've got Gainey Ranch and McCormick Ranch, and then you have your entry-level homes, which we featured in our Scottsdale vlog, which is more closer down to Old Town here in South Scottsdale. A lot of homes in Scottsdale have mountain views, which is very nice, is what people are looking for. And you see a lot of desert landscaping. You see people that have a lot of just rock-like looking landscaping, but then you also see people that have turf, but some have grass in their front yard. So it's a nice mixture, but overall it's pretty much a desert theme. Now, why is it that you say that people are so drawn to living in Scottsdale? It's because, well, not only is it a great climate and weather, but it's also a very desired place for people that love to have a recreational lifestyle. And a lot of that has to do with golfing and hiking. This is just one of the premier areas in the United States for golf. Scottsdale has around 200 golf courses alone. And some of them are premier courses and some of them are more beginning courses. But whatever level you're at, We have it all. There's Greyhawk Golf Course up in the north here is a very popular one. Of course, you have right here, you've got the TPC, which is the home of the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Maybe not only one of the most entertaining golf events of the year, but also one of the greatest parties of the year. That's going to be an annual trip for me for sure. You've got desert golfing right here at the Westin Kierland Resort. You've got more traditional golf with views of the mountains over here at McDowell Mountain Golf Club. You got some traditional old-time courses like the Scottsdale Country Club, Gainey Ranch, over here in Mirador. So yeah, there's just all kinds of golf. The golfing is endless if you love to hit the links. If you like hiking, we're obviously the mecca for hiking out here in Scottsdale. Here's the McDowell Mountain Range, which is a beautiful mountain range that contains all kinds of hiking in it. You have the Gateway, which is a quick in and out. You can go there and get a quick hike in the morning. It takes about an hour and a half. You also have some destination hikes like Pinnacle Peak, and Tom's Thumb is in the area as well. If you go down to South Scottsdale, there's Papago. So it's from top to bottom, there's hiking throughout Scottsdale, and of course, Greater Phoenix. We love it. If you like luxury resorts in Scottsdale, there is no shortage of those as well. We've got the JW Marriott up here in Desert Ridge. The Fairmont Scottsdale Princess is very popular. It's just fabulous there during the holidays. Everything is lit up and they do fireworks. And there's all kinds of restaurants and shops. It's just the place to be. Now, my first personal favorite is the Westin Kierland. I've stayed there a couple times. It's fantastic views and just very relaxing. They have a lazy river that I like to take part in. It's just a great time. If you make your way into South Scottsdale, they also have some fabulous resorts down there too. We got the DoubleTree right here, right along Scottsdale Road, the Embassy Suites, and then another one of my personal favorites, the Scott. Scottsdale also has a major road that runs north and south through it, and that's Scottsdale Road. That's where you'll find everything is located kind of off South Scottsdale Road, or just Scottsdale Road. There's a lot of communities that are adjacent to it as well. Those are some of that we're going to focus on today, and that's Gainey Ranch and McCormick Ranch. Within there, you'll find a variety of single-family homes that are very luxurious. You also have some townhomes and condos that are located in there. There's a lot of golfing and man-made lakes. Very traditional, very desired spot to be in South Scottsdale. That's Gainey Ranch and McCormick Ranch. Now, Gainey Ranch and McCormick Ranch, and also some of the neighborhoods that we highlighted in our Scottsdale vlog, are all in very close proximity to what we know as Old Town, which is one of the most desired places for people to go, along with Fashion Square. So here's Old Town, also right off the Scottsdale Road, and then Fashion Square is just right up the street from it. So that is a destination that people are always wanting to go see. Now, Old Town's a very unique blend of attractions. It's where you can explore a lot of boutique shops that are filled with Southwestern themed jewelry and souvenirs. There's a good variety of bars and restaurants. It's great for art enthusiasts because there's a lot of great galleries and museums, both for Western art and contemporary art as well. So it's just a fun place to spend the afternoon. Here's a map of Old Town. As you can see, it's off Scottsdale Road, and there's a main street, 1st and 2nd, and then it's just south of Indian School Road. Some of my favorite places within Old Town are Siena Gaves, which is right here, which is an authentic Mexican place. We have just fantastic margaritas and tequila. This is one of the biggest burritos I've ever seen. It's definitely a place to go if you're looking for Mexican food. Right on the corner, just down the street from Siena Gaves, if you want to go get your ice cream fix, you want to go to Sugar Bowl. Now, this is a family restaurant that's been in place in Scottsdale since 1958. It's kind of got a retro feel to it. It's got the pink booths inside. It's just very family friendly, and it's just a place to just hang out and just take your kids and just have a good old time. So go get yourself a big old ice cream sundae there because it's yummy, yummy, yummy for your tummy. But of course, if you're going to Old Town, you have to go to the most famous spot within Old Town, which is the Rusty Spur Saloon, which is the very first bar in the city of Scottsdale. It was established in 1951, and it's just got an old saloon type feel to it. It's such a landmark. that it's actually registered as a historic building as far as the city of Scottsdale and Arizona goes. There's been a lot of famous people that have been spotted there, including Toby Keith, Jennifer Aniston, Vince Vaughn. All kinds of celebrities have made an appearance there at the Rusty Spur. Ice cold beer, what a better way to spend the afternoon. And have some country music playing at the Rusty Spur Saloon right here off Main Street in Old Town. Old Town has a lot of walkability to it. You'll see a lot of pedestrians, but you also see a lot of people on golf carts being shuffled around to different spots within Old Town and South Scottsdale. You'll also see party bikes because Scottsdale, South Scottsdale and Old Town in general, is the home of the United States home for bachelorette parties. It's one of the most popular destinations for bachelorette parties, bachelor parties, birthday parties, everything you can imagine. So it's just a very festive atmosphere. If you go up the street to North Scottsdale, there's a place here called Wine Girl, and that's also usually either a starting or ending point for these bachelorette parties. It's pink and white bar on the inside, and then there's a chalkboard outside with the names of the brides to be that day. So it's just a fun place to stop in and check out. And then if you keep going further up north, there's another spot for to have breakfast, and that's the Breakfast Club. That is located right here. That's one of my favorite spots. Just a big old gourmet omelet, some very good pancakes that are done up really well. So I just love going to the Breakfast Club. Then you cross over the canal and you get to Fashion Square. And by the way, there's 50 miles worth of canals that run through Phoenix and Scottsdale. And that's a very popular place for people to go hiking and biking because there's pathways for it right along the canals. So look for that too. Of course, right here is Fashion Square Mall, which is the premier destination in the Southwest for luxury shopping. That's where you'll find the prestigious shops like Burberry, Hugo Boss, Kate Spade, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Tiffany, all the big brands. But of course, they have some of the mainstream ones too, like Nordstrom and Dillard's right here. There's a huge theater right here, so you see a lot of kids hanging out there in the summertime. It's also very cool on the inside since it's air conditioned. So when you make your way out of the open air shopping in Old Town, you want to make your way into some indoor shopping, you might want to go to Fashion Square Mall. There's other forms of entertainment in Scottsdale as well. Over here, right outside the 101, you've got the Talking Stick Casino and Resort, where there's all kinds of shows that take place within there, and you can, of course, go do some gambling. It's very deluxe and high-end feeling. Across the other side of the 101 is Salt River Fields at Talking Stick. That's where our Arizona Diamondbacks have spring training, along with the Colorado Rockies. Then down closer into Old Town, there's another stadium called Scottsdale Stadium. That's where that's the home of the San Francisco Giants spring training. All in all, there's 10 sites for spring training baseball here in March, and I think 16 teams that train here. So it's baseball city here in March. It's very fun, very popular. You try to hit them all if you can. If I zoom in here again, closer to Old Town, this is the areas right here is where, if you look at our Scottsdale vlog tour, this is where a lot of the entry-level homes are located, right here in Cox Heights and just south of Indian School Road. Then if you that's where we look at a few homes on our blog. And then if you go up into Scottsdale Highlands, the price starts to creep up a little bit. The entry-level homes in here are like $600,000. Then the further north you go, you get into to $800,000s and then some into the millions. So this is where you want to go if you're just getting your first home and you're just trying to get your first address in Scottsdale for a single-family home. So yes, that is what you're looking at when you're trying to get your first home in Scottsdale. According to Realtor.com, the median listing home price for homes that were sale back in August was $948,000. That's trending up over the years by 5.3% year over year. And then the median home price per square foot is $441. The average home sale price was $800,000 within Scottsdale. That's for August 2023 from Realtor.com. So hopefully that gave you a little oversight of what takes place in Scottsdale and where things are at. As you can see, it's right here just to the east of Phoenix, and you have Tempe to the south and Mesa to the southwest. You got Glendale just west of Phoenix over here, and then that leads up into Peoria on the other side. So it's quite vast, quite sprawling, but in general, that's the focus for South Scottsdale that we looked at today, and I hope that was helpful. So these were some of the main areas of Scottsdale, and I hope by using Google Maps that gave you a good overview of everything that Scottsdale, Arizona has to offer you. There are so many cool areas of shopping and entertainment and things to explore. It's endless. So again, if you have any questions, please reach out to us via email, text, phone call, whatever method you'd like to use. We'd love to help you relocate and give you all the data that you need. We can even provide you with a relocation guide, and we'd love to set up a Zoom call with you to get more personal and figure out what areas of town you'd like to be in and specifically what you're looking for. But until then, we hope to see you around the Valley of the Sun. Take care.
So there you have it. That was Brad Smith, and I'm Andrea Larson. And if you have any real estate needs in Arizona, in Scottsdale, or Phoenix and the surrounding area, we are here to help you. Whether it's buying your personal residence or investing in Phoenix, Arizona, give us a call, shoot us a text or an email, or even schedule a Zoom call. All our information is in the description, and we'd be happy to help you make that smooth move to Phoenix and Scottsdale, Arizona. And until next time, we hope to show you around town. Before you leave and you want to know more about Scottsdale, Arizona, make sure to check out this next video. See you around the Valley of the Sun.